Hey guys, I did it. I manifested. I had to do this in color just so I can like brighten your lives up. Now you may not, if you're following me, you know that I've been trying to manifest a house in a specific area. You know that we've been nomads for 5 years and I did it. Fuck, I over manifested. I ridiculously manifested. Wait till you hear this story because I'm going to put together a group. Once or twice a month, we're going to meet and you're all going to work together to manifest. And I couldn't have done this if I didn't work with friends, if I didn't communicate, if I didn't talk, because the power of words, you can't just think about it. You got to talk about it. And that's what we're going to do once a month. And we're going to get you guys manifesting the same thing. So wait, get a load of this story. This is going to fucking blow your mind. I'm going for a walk with a friend and we have a mortgage broker, not a mortgage broker, but a mortgage approval appointment with our bank right after. So I said, I got to go, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, and we're awake. Okay. So there's this like supper group that we're together since COVID. And she goes, well, why don't you contact this mortgage broker that I know in my town? She's awake too. And I'm like, okay, sure. I'll call her right now because that's what I do. I'm proactive and you have to be proactive if you want to manifest. I didn't just manifest one home. I've manifested 3 fucking homes, a vacation, and then money coming in every single month. Yeah. So get a load of this. So I call my husband. I go, okay, I'm going to meet you at the bank now. He goes, no, because I'm trying to call the lady I have an appointment with at the bank. I personally talked to her on the phone and made the appointment on Friday. This was a Monday. And they're saying I don't have an appointment now. And I'm like going, what the? I just got off the phone with this mortgage broker who said they can see us tomorrow. I told him all about that. And he goes, okay, we'll see this as a sign. And we're not going to go to this appointment today. So he calls and cancels the appointment that apparently we didn't have. And then we meet with her. Holy crap. Now, I'm self-employed. My husband's retired. So we're not easy to give a mortgage to. We do have money sitting in a bank that we made when we sold our house, but not enough because, inflation. She does it. She's making it work. We're going to buy a place in Florida. We're going to buy a place in Canada. We are going probably get a cottage up north. We're going to pack away. We're going to use half our money to do that. We're going to use the other half of the money to do this high investment. But it's very, very safe because we're first lender mortgages. And we've already done that. We're going to make enough money in order to pay off all of our mortgages because we're only putting 20% down. And she's even showing us how then you can rent out your place for January and February in Florida and make as much money to pay for the entire year of that house. Now you say, well, why would you want to rent it out for January and February? Actually, she's renting it out February, March. So we leave November. She leaves November to go to her Florida home and she stays there till the end of January. Then she rents it out for February, March, and sometimes they go back for April. And then she rents out the one in Florida every once in a while. And then, okay, this is the magical. She's a bit woo-woo too. Like I find out as we're talking because we talked for like 3 hours. And then all of a sudden she goes, I said, and then she says, I have a place in Florida. You can use it for the month of October and start looking it out like for free. What the? So then she says, and I got tears in my eyes because I can't believe this complete stranger is doing this. I mean, she knows people that I know. We found out that it's a small world. We have a lot of connections. And no surprise, because that's what manifesting does. And then suddenly she goes, well, I'm just doing God's work. I'm doing the work of source, of the higher power, whatever that is. I said, yeah, I'm not a real big Bible person. She goes, yeah, me neither, but I know there's a big higher source and I'm doing that work. And then my husband gets a call. He looks, honestly, I can share it with you. He looks on his screen and the ID is Christ.cc. Christ.cc. While we're talking about the Bible, about the higher source, about the higher power. And I'm not a big Christian person either, but I'm like, is that a sign? What do you think? Is that a sign? I think it was a sign. Anyways, I'm putting together this group. If you guys are interested, just say DM me and I'll DM you the contacts within a month and we'll get this going. Let's manifest.